for third down. Complete.
An in route.
As he's on to punt for catch called for and taken to take the field. They have been strong. Where do you go?
I think that now it's much more. You said you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical. Some spark somewhere. And so far, just
guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th. He gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. It's backwards. Smith. But it's going to bring up 4th down. There's the Panthers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he does. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories
we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. On 3rd down, French, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Smith now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mills. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now Smith. He finds his man complete. It's Mills. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 41 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Smith. He finds his man complete. It's Mills. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. On 1st down, Kendrick. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple. Down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And here he'll get it down.
So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes them back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, Smith. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
That catch good for only a couple. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Smith. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he puts this one through. It makes our score 31-10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Houston's offense taking over again. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's French. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Running right through him. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Houston. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Smith. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Let's go, Mike. 50. Mike.
Back to throw. Smith. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there for Carolina. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And that's a rare bright spot in what's overall been a pretty poor showing so far, but you've got to figure when you're down a bunch, why not take some big shots? And they connect on that one.
And that throw, pretty impressive, and even 61 yards through the air. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Smith. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Now a give, right side. Kendrick, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Third and 2, Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hans team able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll run on 1st down. French. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. He's got the first down here inside the 30. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's French. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, French. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 125 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And even playing on the road, the class of this ball club just too much to overcome.
Yeah, deep down, I think even the fans knew how this one was going to turn out. All right, they just came to support their team, hope they'd see some good football, and they did. But they didn't really expect their team to win. In fact, they probably came in and said, let's win the tailgate. Because that's where we have the advantage, and I bet they did that.
So for our visitors, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Carolina, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.